All right, good morning, everybody. Coach Stephanie here, welcome. The rainy day today, it's the end of the week. We've all had lots go on, lots of fitness. Hopefully you've been able to check out the video. Dive back into the hips, just a really nice way to finish out the week. Our hips have lots of muscles, so it's really important to always come back and stretch out, mobilize, and loosen up the hips regularly so that we can reduce lower back pain, we can stay mobile, and so that when we're ready to hop back into the gym, we can, our mobility is right on point. And it's just a really nice way to keep the body and the fascia kind of moving and loose. So we'll spend most on the glutes today. We will see some balance, we will see some relaxing poses, but since it's the end of the week, slightly more mellow than we've seen previously. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna have you come to, so go ahead and take a seat, lay back. Turn the glass through. It's not so, lighting today is not as good because it's all cloudy, but we'll work with it. So go ahead and lay back down. Put your feet flat on the floor. There we go. And I want your feet close enough that you can touch them with the fingers. Okay, so once you get your feet close enough, then they're about hips distance. Go ahead, let your head drop back. How you're feeling today. So starting with an inhale, deep inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. 5, 4, 3. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round here. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing to breathe through the nose. This is going to be the anchor for the practice today. It's also going to be a nice way to settle in deeper to some of these really kind of intense glute stretches and hip stretches that we're going to see throughout practice today. Right, next inhale, go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Make little circles one way. And keep breathing. Go ahead and release your left foot down. And then draw that right knee in towards the chest. Let's get a nice little glute stretch here. A little bit more intentionally on that side that's tighter. Cross the shins and this cross-legged position. Let's pull those feet away from the hips a little bit and then press the knees in towards each other so that often. We're just going to breathe into the hips here. Every exhale, soften. Maybe that helps you dive a little bit lower down into the stretch. Jessie, what are you doing? All these problems today. The hands through center. And then exhale over to the other side. Keep reaching forward with that left hand as you're grounding the left hip down. Keep breathing through the nose. Slow, smooth breaths. Inhale to walk the hands back through center. And then go ahead and sit up with the shoulders. We're going to take our right hand, place it on the left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep rolling the left ribs back. Inhale, bring yourself through center. Go ahead and replace. Let's go left hand, right knee. And then sit up a little taller. Exhale, twist. Twist to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale to come back to center. So we're going to place the hands at the top of the mat, and we're going to go back to downward facing dog. So however you want to get there. Just lengthen the hamstrings as you draw the heels down. Inhale forward to plank. And let's just go ahead and bring the knees down, open up the chest. We're going to come into a relaxed upward facing dog. And in this relaxed up dog, your arms are strong, your chest is open, but your hips are relaxed, your knees are on the floor. Exhale, let's go back downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet, wiggle around. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, come forward to plank. Bring the knees down. Hips soften, chest opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Let's go ahead and separate our feet about the width of the mat or about squat width, whichever you have access to this morning. Okay? So let's go ahead and just drop down into a squat. Okay? And just like we did in down dog, I want you to move around a little bit. Okay, so kind of sway side to side, push a little bit more weight into that right foot and into the left foot. Press the knees out. Just trying to open up the hips. Hands on the shins, and on an inhale, let's show flat back. So this flat back position, bottom of a good morning, deadlift back, whatever you want to think of. We're pulling our ribs in, we're lengthening the spine in opposite directions. Next exhale, we fold fingertips to the floor, and then inhale, walk it back out, down dog. All right, inhale, come forward to plank. This time, bring the knees down. Keep the elbows close to the ribs. We're going to lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Lift the chest down. Okay. So we're in a low lunge position. Knees on the floor. Hands are inside of that front foot. Okay. Now, from here, I want you to let this right knee open. You want to drop down. Inhale, go ahead and come on back up to your palms. Tuck your back toes. And on your exhale, come back to plank. Knees down, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog, open up the chest. Exhale, down dog. Switch sides, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, let's step to the outside of the left hand. Bring that right knee down. Again, from here, just open up that left knee, let the left toes come off the floor, and that should give you a little extra space to drop down to the forearms. All right, inhale, come onto the hands. Tuck your back toes, step to plank. Bring the knees down, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog, open up the chest. Exhale, down. All right, inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Bring your back knee down. Untuck the toes, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Okay. So in this position, I want us to interlace the fingers today. We're going to wrap the hands. We're going to place the hands on the back of the head. Going to press your elbows out. So what I want here is for you to soften the front of the left hip. That will just let you sink instead of pushing your hips down. Okay, so you're just softening the hips to the floor. And on your inhale, you're going to lift your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you're opening up the chest and you're lifting, but we're also accessing the front of the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck your back toe, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Second side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Bring the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Next, inhale, arms reach up. Right into that stretch. Okay, interlace the fingers, place them on the back of the head. Press the elbows out and wide. Inhale, lift the chest up. Long through the spine, lift. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Same thing, feet step together, top of the mat. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Then exhale, dive it down. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step to plank. Lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Open up the chest. Exhale, down dog. And on your inhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Hands on the hips, and with a flat back, next inhale, rise all the way up. Well, all right, so we're going to come into a forward fold, but our feet are going to be the focus today. So in this first forward fold, you're going to cross your right ankle over the left ankle. So the outer edges of your feet are touching. Okay? On your inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to dive forward, coming into a standing forward fold. Now, your left knee should be slightly bent. Your right knee is going to be more bent than the left, okay? So in this position, we should be feeling a nice little stretch along the outer edge of the left thigh, what you would call the area, the IT band, but that left knee, because it's in front of the right, is slightly more bent than the right knee. Okay? I want you to feel that stretch in the outer edge of the hips. Hands to the hips. Inhale, then rise all the way up. And uncross the feet. Let's bring them back right underneath you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive it forward. Hands on the shins. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands back out, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Bring the knees down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, let's step it forward between the hands. We're going to keep the back knee up, and on your next inhale, we're going to come into a high lunge position. Okay, so back leg is straight, our hips are dropping down, our foundation of what the pose should kind of look like, and then based on your structure, how you express the pose is going to be different from person to person. All right, on our next inhale, first we'll bring our hands to our hips. We're going to bring our left knee to our chest. Okay, next inhale, we're going to stand on that right foot. Left knee comes up. Okay, you guys stay there. I'm just going to move so you can see. Okay, so with the left knee up, we're going to place that left foot over and above the right knee. Okay, and we're going to take our hip crease and we're going to push it back, 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 back as we bow forward with the chest. And then on our exhale, we're just going to sink a little bit deeper into that standing leg, but bending down. With a flat spine, you're trying to fold over that left shin. And we're getting the balance, so breathe. All right, next, inhale, bring that left knee back into the chest. And then exhale, you're going to come back into that high lunge position. You're going to step that left foot to the back of the mat. Arms are up. Breathe through the nose. Hands on the hips. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your chest and stand on that left leg. All right, here we go. Inhale, stand. Balance. All right, now take this right foot and place it over and above that left knee. Take your hip crease, push it back, back, back as your chest bows forward. Okay. And then go ahead and continue to bend that standing knee to help you sink down. Critical point though is keeping that spine long. After a couple breaths, you might be able to fold a little bit deeper into the stretch. Inhale, bring your right knee back into the chest. On your exhale, step the right foot back into that high lunge, arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands go down. No, it's toothpaste breath. It's not treat breath. And so just soften into the hips, both the front of the left thigh to get that hip flexor and the right glute, that outer hip area. So just soften, breathe. Inhale, come back onto the palms. Now we're going to take this right foot and shimmy it over to the left. We're going to come into pigeon. So start to do any work. Hi, what are you doing, you crazy girl? What are you doing, you crazy? And keep breathing. Keep breathing. Every exhale is your place to soften. The exhale tells the brain to chill out, and then in return tells the body to chill out. Body, where are you going? All right, on your inhale, come back onto the hands. Okay? And I just want you to hold here to sit up tall. Okay? So when we're sitting up tall here, we're going to try to roll towards the front of the left thigh so that our hip bones are facing forward. Okay? So just keep sitting up tall. Allow the front of the left hip to soften. Increase the intensity and the effectiveness. So open up that left leg to the left with the left foot kind of come off of the floor a little bit. Toes lift the palms. We're going to come into pigeon now. So we're going to shimmy this left foot all the way over to the right, and then you're going to drop the left shin onto the mat. Okay. We're going to get into a position where you can roll towards the front of the left thigh. So we're squaring the hips down to the mat. And then once you get there, you're going to find the forearms, find two fists, find a way to let the upper body support you without creating more tension. And breathe. Oh, get you. Get you. Breathe space into that left hip. All right. On your inhale, come onto the palms. You're going to keep lifting the chest. So just a couple breaths here to get a little long through the spine in this pigeon position. Place the palms onto the mat. Tuck your back toes. On your exhale, swing your left leg up to that 3-leg down dog. And as you lift your left leg, open up the hip, bend the knee, make big circles. I got a big crack in my hip on that one, which felt good. Just kind of move it around, get some little bit more looseness there. And then bring that left foot back down into downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale, comes forward to plank. Bring the knees down, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra up dog, closer to the left heel as long as chest can stay up. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is pouring outside, and what a wonderful way to practice yoga. The beautiful sound of the rain. My goodness. And then on your exhale, go ahead and scoot your hips back. Let's switch. Right foot comes back down, left foot over and above that right knee. Hands go behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. And then if you feel like you want a little bit more, you can start scooting the hips towards your right heel. But hopefully over the course of this practice, you've noticed that your hips and glutes are looser every time you come into a similar position. That's the beauty of the yoga practice. Something that's comfortable, something where you can sit up tall. From here, inhale, arms reach up. Inhale to lower.
the hands back towards the shins. Sit up tall. Hands go anywhere that's comfortable. We'll finish out with a couple rounds. So open the mouth, side out. Let's do that again. Big inhale. Let it go. Exhale. Breathing through the nose for this final minute or so. Whatever you're practicing today, whether it's in the morning, middle of the day, evening, feel the openness, the hip stretch. Just feel how everything, this is looser. Little by little, the more consistent you are in this kind of stuff, the more this will be like the everyday. You'll just feel this kind of space walk. Open the eyes. Thank you, everybody that joined me live this morning. Thank you for those of you who watch all the videos, get all the fitness you need. We're here for you guys. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay dry, and then I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys Sunday at 11 a.m. for power yoga. We're going to do some fun arm balance. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.